The season ended in silence. 6 wins, 6 losses. A hot start, swallowed by a cold collapse. The locker room air was heavy. No shouting, no slammed helmets, just stunned stillness. Coach O'Connell knew what he saw. Not just disappointment, but doubt. And doubt was more dangerous than defeat. If it took root, it would undo everything they had built. In his office, he stared at his travel bag. Inside was something he had carried for years, a worn leather tool roll. It looked older than the program itself, not cracked, but weathered. Scuffed from use, softened from care. The kind of thing that felt like it had passed through more hands than history bothered to record. He hesitated. Symbols could become idols, and he didn't want that. Culture had to be lived, not worshipped. But he also knew the room needed something tangible, a reminder of the work itself. So, he left his office and walked into the locker room. He didn't raise his voice, didn't deliver a speech. He just stood there, eyes scanning the players, one by one. Then he said, "It's not about who shines. It's about who carries the standard when the work gets heavy. And the work is heavy now. Who's ready to carry the work?" Then he dropped the roll onto a bench. The sound of leather against wood echoed louder than any shout. And with that, he turned and walked away. For a moment, the silence stayed. But it was different now. Not hopeless. Charged. Heads lifted. Teammates nodded. Hands clasped. They weren't celebrating, but they weren't lost. They remembered who they were. Slowly, the players began to move again. Talking, picking each other up. Then they packed their bags and filed out together. The weight not gone, but lighter than before. All except one. He lingered. The roll sat alone on the bench. From the moment he saw it in Coach's hands, he had felt it. The question wasn't for everyone. It was for him. He couldn't explain why. But when Coach's eyes met his, he knew. It was already decided. His chest tightened. His eyes burned. He had to sit until the room was empty. Then, when the last footsteps faded, he stood, walked to the bench, laid his hands on the leather. A jolt. Then a wait. No applause. No announcement. Just him, the roll, and the choice he had already made. He slid it into his duffel bag, slung it over his shoulder, and walked to the bus. The roll wasn't his forever, but it was his to carry now.